The Viking Roundhouse, an iconic structure of the Norsemen. This interpretation offers a pretty easy build design, as well as plenty of space for storage, crafting stations, and a Viking's creature comforts. You'll need 900 wood to construct this, so get shopping. Starting with a floor plan, we'll be using 344 of our wood supply. Our build starts off with a basic 2x2 square entrance of the roundhouse. From here, we build sections of wall which are 2 panels wide, rotating the next panel by a single building rotation angle to produce a large 16-sided shape. We'll address how to lay the flooring in just a moment, but once this has been finished, we'll also need to place beams around where the workbench is, currently placed centrally for optimal building radius, but which will become the location for our hearth or campfires. The flooring is constructed in 2 stages, the first stage being a circular pattern of 2x4 rectangles, spaced at every other wall rotation, meaning we have 8 of these to build. The second stage is then a 2x2 square, again spaced at every other wall rotation, and making another 8 of these to build. Don't mind those little gaps showing the floor, these will later be covered by some supporting beams. From here we can get to building the roundhouse. Let's first begin with the entranceway. Using another half wall on either side, we'll also overhang by a half height, half length wood wall. Then we'll use some 26-degree thatch roofing to cover the entranceway, slightly overhanging those half height, half length wood walls. At this point I also place down some 26-degree beams just off angle, which will later be used to support the roof. And then you just need to close off the entrance roof with some 26-degree wood walls. We then move on to the main roof construction. We begin with 2 layers of 26-degree wood walls, leading up from our 2-length wood walls which we initially started with. For the section of roofing over the entranceway, use some well-placed beams to help out and then remove once done. We'll then build 2 vertical 2-meter wood poles to match the snapping point where the exposed dirt shows at the end of our 2x2 rectangular floors. Repeat this for the 8 iterations of the circular pattern. Next we'll steepen the roof using some 45-degree wood beams, leading up from the midpoint of our pattern of vertical poles we just installed. Then, use these poles as a snapping location for some 45-degree thatch roof panels. Again, repeat to cover all 8 iterations of the 45-degree beams just installed. We'll then use the top of our 4-meter vertical supports to build up 2 further 45-degree beams across the 8 supports. Then you just need to repeat the 45-degree thatch roof panelling, as done in the previous step, to add another layer of the roof. Next, use the snapping location on the midpoint at the end of every other 2x4 flooring rectangle to build up 8 meters of vertical supports to reach the roof, so you have 4 supports ready for your chimney. Up on the roof, build up 2 meters further from each support and build 4 26-degree thatch roof panels to act as a cover to your chimney to stop any rain putting out your fire. With your chimney now in place, return inside and place your hearth. I've chosen to do this centrally with some wood beams on either side to mimic steps leading up to the hearth, but you could also use several campfires if you've not yet reached the iron stage. To finish off the look of your roundhouse, add in some further 26-degree supports around the outside of the building leading out to the ground around the house. And there you have it, a pretty simple and easy to build Viking roundhouse.